Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled "When Mentioning Divorce Papers Completely Backfires." Let's get right into it.
Shocking case where officers were called to a home after a heated argument between a couple took a terrifying turn. What started as a discussion about divorce papers quickly escalated into a situation that almost became deadly. Infidelity played a significant role in this story, and things got so out of hand that the woman involved had to call 911, claiming that her soon-to-be ex-husband pulled a gun on her when she asked him to sign the divorce papers. Here's how it all went down.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
All right. Who are you? And
I'm the sister. She's upstairs.
Okay, give me just a second. How you doing, man?
This is Miss. She served him with the divorce paperwork, which is the paperwork over there. He was in the chair. They start discussing it. He hops up, sticks the barrel to the underside of her chin, and says, "Quote, I don't hit women. You want to take me from my kids? You will leave here before I leave here."
Let me ask you, when y'all were having this conversation, where was the weapon located?
I didn't see it. The weapon, I didn't see it until he jumped up.
When he jumped up, where'd he pull it from? Was it under the bed or under the cover?
No, nothing was under the bed. We were over by that chair.
Okay.
And when he jumped up is when I saw the gun. I didn't even see him reach for it. I don't know where it came from. But he was over there. I do remember he had a pair of navy blue pants that was sitting in front of him.
Now this is going on over here. And this is the work. Well, I see it. It's got to be in there. Okay. Has he had any idea of anything or?
The divorce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's nothing that's new to him.
This isn't new.
Is this divorce from the previous incident?
Yeah.
Enforcement officers were called to this home multiple times within a month, each time regarding their divorce. The situation became more confrontational with each visit.
He'd be here 3 o'clock tomorrow to sign the papers because he agreed to sign. And he said, yeah. I said, well, I got them in my email. He said, well, print them out. I went downstairs to get the print, and I printed them out. I gave him everything. We argued back and forth about what's in there. I told him I don't want anything from him. Everything that's financed in my name, including the debt, I'll take it all. You take everything with your name, I'm done. That wasn't good enough. We kept arguing back and forth. And then he said, why did you hit me? That's assault. Like, out of the blue.
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't touch you. He said, you just flipped me over in the chair. I said, yeah, right, I did. I did flip you over in the chair. Maybe he baited me into it, whatever, but that's what I said. We argued, a lot of curse words, back and forth, and then he jumps up and said, put the gun right here.
Which, do you mind looking up real quick? So, can you look up higher? So there's that mark right there, and right there.
Have you already taken any pictures?
I got it on body camera because I didn't have my phone on me at the time.
Okay, you got it on you now?
Yeah.
You got it on, go and snap a few of those. I know it'll show better than this camera. Right.
That was him bumping. That was my sergeant bumping into something. If you need to text your dad, hey, I'm okay now.
I talked to him.
You did?
Yeah, he called like 5,000 times, but I told him I'm okay, the police are here. And he was like, where are you? I'm still upstairs because I can't go downstairs. I know better than that.
I just, considering what you yelled while your dad was on the phone, I wanted you to let him know you're okay.
He's really, my mom, are you okay? I'm okay. She's really upset. I made a horrible mistake by asking him to help us move in here. That's what escalated that stuff the last incident. I went out of town.
I remember.
He brought his stuff in here.
You went up to Myrtle Beach?
Hillman. And I keep falling for the trap. Why would you want to be here and torment me?
Well, you're not falling for it anymore because you got the paperwork right over there.
And that's, yeah.
Now, with everything that's going on, do you two have any kids?
No.
Makes it a heck of a lot easier.
Okay.
Get a restraining order for when it's done and over with.
My dad told me, yeah. He said that's enough because he said even with him, even if he had no intentions, it could have went off.
So I don't know if I believe her story, but this is her story, right? She believed that she got assaulted and someone pointed a gun on her. Well, that's what she's saying, right? We know women can lie to the police. I done seen it with my own face. And he gets to respond, and then let's see what happens after that.
And good thing that this was a female detective who came and did an interview with her, because that male cop right there seems like he was believing her story. But we all know that women can spot out other women's lies faster than a man can.
Tell me what's going on this evening.
I gave my husband some divorce papers.
Okay.
As soon as I got the email, I asked him, could he be here tomorrow at 3 o'clock? And we both signed them. He said, that's fine. As soon as you get them, I'll sign them. I said, well, I have them in the email. I'll print them. I went downstairs to get that printer, and I printed them. I gave them to him, and we just started the arguing from there.
So was he here already with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was.
But to sum this video up, the female detective listened to the lady's story, and then she went to listen to the man's story.
Are you there? What's your name, love? Mr. Carrington, tell me what's going on this evening.
This is what happened. Me and my wife have been going through it. If I could start from the beginning, I could start from the beginning. There had infidelity involved in this. And it was on my part because...
He's from the Caribbean, I could tell. I could just hear the accent. He could be from Trinidad. He could be. I hear the accent.
It was partying. And I'm sure partying. I ended up sleeping with my best friend.
Okay.
Except my best friend, a child was involved. Although she had a boyfriend. I was telling everybody I guess when she found out she was pregnant, telling everybody the child wasn't mine. I didn't want to believe that. So we let this drag on for about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Although she wanted proof. So just so happened, my detective came to the house. And when he came to the house, that was the last straw. I said, you know what, let me take my happy tail down. Then I went down to the courthouse and I got myself swabbed. Come back, child is not mine.
Okay.
So after that, it got worse because I have proof now that the child is not mine. What happened, her friend, how she was finding out, my best friend was talking all type of smack because my best friend literally knows her first cousin.
Okay.
So that's how they kept, and she said, they kept going back and forth. And she said, in today's, like this present time, she still keep hearing about it. Still keep hearing about it. So,
For one thing right there, this couple here had a lot of drama going on in their relationship. Sometimes when infidelity was in play, a simple conversation can end up becoming confrontation.
we started bickering, started arguing. She got over it. It was fine for a good little while. Then it's going back up again, talking about the same thing again. So then we started talking about divorce and started talking about separation and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, and I said, well, I have a $300 charger inside there. And when I said that, she said, well, this is about my prescription cost $900 and this like that. Well, I got the papers right now. We could go ahead and run in my divorce and stuff like that. Why the hell you holding on? You need to get the fuck out my house and stuff. Excuse the French. Well,
No, you're fine.
you need to get the fuck out my house. I said, listen, I want this divorce just like how you want this divorce. I'm not holding on to a damn thing. I don't know why you want people to believe that I'm holding on to something. You would have what man that have outside here. You telling me that your baby daddy wants you. He been back and forth in my house. That's what you're telling me. You been back and forth in my house. He swipe a card. He pay for your rims. I washing a truck out here the other day. You telling me I should be washing your truck. I say if he bought them rims, he should be washing that car.
Yeah.
That's what I said. But no, well, nobody will believe she get out of character like that. Nobody will believe that stuff, right?
Okay.
Because she ain't that type. My wife is very intelligent,
Okay.
right? So what I did, when she cut my phone off, my mama turned the cell phone on for me. So what I did, I put record and I had it sitting down here. So all that time is bickering upstairs, I had the phone recording. She talking about she people hurt me. She had people take niggas off. She been keeping people away from me. She want to find me killed dead somewhere. And all this time, pushing me in my head, hitting me in my head, pushing me in my head. Nobody believes she do that. When I stand up and we in her face, but every time I sit down, I sit down just like this. She'll come in my face. She hand me the papers politely. She hand me the papers. I was reading the papers. I say, well, the papers that you hand me, all I need to do is get somebody to review it.
Yeah.
And I'll sign wherever. Well, I just need somebody to review it because I ain't a lawyer. I don't know what the hell I signed it for.
Yeah.
My wife friend that's sitting on that car there, that girl, that's what she do. She would help my wife bend the law in any which way she could. That's a fact. I've seen it done, and I know it could be done. Nobody can go tell me no different. So I told her I need to have a professional look at this. And why the hell I said that? It escalated from them real bad. Now I was an idiot. I didn't know how to read and stuff like that. I can't just sign the papers. No, I holding on. Why would I holding on? I ain't holding on to nothing. I just don't want to be an idiot and sign nothing. I'm not no lawyer. Pushing me in my head. Nobody believes you do that.
That's interesting. So she be putting hands on him, pointing and pushing at his head. And also, he didn't want to sign the divorce papers right away because he needed a attorney to look them over. Yeah.
It's understandable, but what's sad about this is that there's so many women that are like this. They know that the system wants to believe them, and so that's their opportunity to lie. And it's a big lie. You're saying that a man assaulted you, that's jail time. Right? The cop was older cop was talking about restraining order, and yeah, he was eating up everything she said. And this is why there's always three sides of the story: her side, his side, and the truth. And it looks like he's telling the truth. I don't know, but it looks like he's telling the truth.
Man would do that.
It's just like how she have kids. Her thing is she studying a house, all this glamour and stuff like that. She studying. I'm not studying that. I'm studying a quiet life, comfortable life. That's how I is. I just like this every single day. I work on engines. That's what I do, right? So it's pretty much we arguing. You kept putting him in my face, hit him in my face. All this time, I always keep a firearm on me. Yeah. I have my gun in my back. You grab the chair, flip the chair over. I have my back, gun on the ground. I took the gun. I got up. I said, you assaulted me. You know that, right? She was like, fuck that shit. I said, all right. I said, that's called an assault. She don't care nothing about that. I got up, flipped the chair back over. That's my motherfucking chair. I flipped the chair back over, stick the gun below my seat, my leg, and I stick it right here, and I sat down right here. So the whole time bickering back and forth. All this time I sitting down, you talking in my face, coming back, going forward in my face, going back, going forward in my face, and while you're walking off you. And you're walking up.
See, props to him. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. I'm not saying I'm gonna beat her up, but you ain't gonna be putting your hands all over me like that. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. No, absolutely not. Women that do this, a lot of the women that do this, I understand that they're trying to provoke you to hit them, and that's how they win, right? But ultimately, bro, remove yourself from that situation. I'm not going to be sitting in nobody's house and then mushing me. A woman? Nobody, but especially my woman? Out of here, bro. But anyway, the conclusion of this is what you could predict it to be. Well, maybe not so. So I'm going to skip ahead to that so you guys can see what exactly happens. And I'll tag the link to the original video and you guys can watch it.
I ain't mad at all. Mad? Far from mad. Nope, not mad. Nope, I ain't have a mad bone in my body.
You mad?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, fuck, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Because you could have signed this shit a long
The fuck, I'm not. I ain't mad.
You could have
mad for what?
You needed to do.
I ain't mad at all.
You could have got rid of me a long time ago. That's all you had to say. You didn't want to be with a bitch. That's it.
Shit, don't go
Nobody
mad.
begging your punk ass to stay. Shit. I'm going to make more money without you. I don't give a fuck.
The fuck you need?
If your black ass...
I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody the fuck. I hope you choke your motherfucker. Motherfucker, eat a slicker, bitch. What's wrong with you? What the fuck you do? Eat a fucking slicker and die.
I ain't bitch. Because guess what? A bitch getting better because a nigga pay. Because a nigga pay for her shit.
Go ahead.
Fuck you. Fuck you and your mom and everybody else.
Yeah, that's what you can do. But cuss about people's mom. I have too much respect for your mom and to cuss about her. Yeah. Talking about you cussing my children. Then you want to call my children bastards and all type of shit like that. I ain't called the other bastard. You called my child a bastard. You called my child a fucking bastard.
And if you remember in the beginning of the video, she seems so calm. Oh, when I said this, and he said he's gonna threaten to unalive me. Oh, cop him, please. Now look at her. We see, and this is how a lot of black women really are. This violent. Yeah, this violent. A lot of people don't know what we go through, and they don't have to be. They don't have to be. They felt, to me, they're victims because they followed the wrong information. They were told that this is how you're supposed to deal with men. You're supposed to be mushing men and challenging them and cuss at them, and they're supposed to take it. That we're supposed to take it. A lot of the DV, the domestic violence, a lot of that is done by women. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of men ain't running around just beating their women down. A lot of men are not. They're going through this. Okay? They're going through this.
But you would help me get a car.
She's a nasty woman too. You see how fake she was to the cops when the cops came, but look how she really was behind the scenes.
Motherfucking brother.
Okay. As a matter of fact, let me call your mom and come get you. For your ass to die tonight.
You ain't gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, you ain't gonna call my mama. You ain't gonna call my mama with no bullshit. You like to be calling people parents with some fucking bullshit. Nigga, what you need to do is go out and call your daddy if you want to call somebody. This girl is lying. No, she's saying that, I put my hands on her, and she calling, I guess, her dad on the phone, saying I put my hands on her.
You don't want to come to the phone?
Thank the Lord for recording.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not dealing with that. You can just walk out the room. I want him out. Are you
could deal with the police.
Call the police. Call my dad. Call 911. That's what you do.
You said that's a shame.
Call 911.
Your daddy said that's a shame. Your own dad, he said that's a shame. I'm sorry you got to deal with that. Your daddy. Your own daddy. Ain't never want to get involved and talk to your ass. That's why we in a situation. You ain't got no support.
Can you do me a favor and send those to me?
I don't know how to do that.
So
You could do it. You could go try it if you want.
I'll show you. That way you know in the future. That way I can have a copy of them.
Cops said, evidence, evidence. And I'm glad. Yeah, man, when you're in a situation like this, take out your phone and just record. I had to record family members myself, but I'm the kind of person where, you know, I forgave them even though they did some BS. I've been through a situation just like this with a close family relative, and because of that, we've never been the same since. But I got footage. Oh, I've recorded it. I made sure I recorded it because they lied to the police, and the police believed them. Especially as a black man, they're going to think we're the aggressor one, right? Who looks more tough, a black man or a black woman? Who looks tougher? These girls are chihuahuas with all bark and no bite. But because they threaten people and they are violent, right? We gotta record them. We gotta record them. And like I said, cops won't believe you did it. So hats off to this man right here. He did the exact thing you need to do. And now he's about to get some justice.
All right. Give me just a minute, Mr. Carrington.
The detective has a couple more questions. Do you mind coming out and speaking with her real quick? We'll explain everything in a second, man. Alright. So you asked about your charges. It's going to be 1 count of simple assault, DVA, and 1 count of simple battery, DVA. Going off the audio is how we determine that had she not done what she did, he would not have done what he did. Because you could hear what she stated. You could hear what...
She was the aggressor. The end. She was. And shout out to Dating Right. I'm going to tag the link to this video in the bio. Check it out. Good video. But ultimately, men, you got to be careful. Protect yourself, man. Smart guy. He recorded his wife. And now he's going to get justice. Either way, like this video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see you over there.